Beautiful day out here in the old north of Canada. First rain in actually a long time. We haven't been getting very much rain this year, but I wanted to clean up my trails. I blasted a whole bunch through with the skidder and a little rough with the rocks and whatnot. So I figured I'd build this, and this is my drag. It's off a D3 Cat Dozer, all worn out. Got that from a local salvage yard. I paid $200 for it. You probably could have still run this. The grousers are still fine on this. I'm sure they could have been used on a dozer. Anyway, then I got a beam. It's about 9 feet long. I'm going to make some adjustments to that. I don't like the way that it rides up high. I want it kind of dragging on the ground so it'll actually level out behind it. You can see that it does a fairly decent job just with, just with the track there laying on the ground. But I've seen where people have done this. What they do is they use 2 tracks. So just a mirror image of this. So, and depending on what you're doing, you attach another track this way, have it angled with a beam at the front. So when you're going, it it cuts, drags everything into the middle, pushes it out, fills in the low spots, and it ends up actually kind of pulling it onto the middle of the road as well. You can flip this around as well, and it'll pull all the dirt into the middle of the track, and it'll build up the hump in the middle, which is kind of what you want. But right now I need to push all the stuff off to the sides because there's trees and rocks and all that jazz, and this is a lot better than spending a few days moving the rocks by hand. Yeah, it seems to work well. The only limitation is you can't go between the mighty oaks, 2 mighty oaks. It just doesn't happen. But I dig it. I might get another one. I don't know. What do you think?
Makes sense.
I think if we get another one, I'll haul that through the bush.
Well, and even if you did the same setup, but have this one pull the setup behind it.
Well, yeah.
Like a double.
For sure.
Like the same like the same reverse triangle.
Yeah. So some rocks get through and they get underneath that, and then they just fall at the back. But if you hit another one, your chances of pulling the rocks off are pretty darn good.
That's right.
Yeah, I'll probably do that.
I mean, for 2 times through there, that's pretty. You can ride it now with one hand.
Oh yeah.
Well, the other hand was holding the camera.
Yeah. Right on. And there's the enticer. Guys have been asking about the enticer. It's sitting right there. It's all ready for the winter. All ready for the Toronto Snowmobile ATV and Power Sports Show. We're going to be there, of course. But, I just wanted to give you a little skidder update. I busted the muffler off it the other day. You got to be careful with these things. These things can get you hurt. There's no doubt. You can roll it. What happened was I was pushing a broken down oak tree. It fell down years ago. But they're still tough. And I was pushing it with the blade, and it popped up, and it came between this roll bar here, and it took off the exhaust and was heading for my face. But luckily it got stopped by that beam there. But if they come off on the right angle, if you pull it, it gets caught on the tire, it'll make its way into that cabin. And I see the benefits of having a completely enclosed cabin. I've been whacked a bunch of times on that. But it's nice for getting in and out of as well. But what else? So she's running good. Put that balance and air filter on it. Found a broken motor mount. I'm gonna fix that. And here, I'll bring that home now that I think of it. That broke. But you know what? That's been broken for a long time. I figured I'd get through the day with it. But we're out of here. Got hung up. Made my beam too long. Now what? I think I should just give her.